So abstract reasoning for Accenture will get 15 questions and okay, we know the topics which they are focusing on. Again, you can recall it's from series. You can find questions in this test related to series as well. They're asking questions from analogy concept. They're asking questions from odd one out, image based questions, image based questions also there. Coding and decoding, yeah, agreed. Coding and decoding is there. One more thing which they focused in CoCube's platform, this exam, Accenture exam is going to be conducted in different platforms. One among that is CoCubes. In that they are giving geo pseudo challenge as well. In this test, I kept two questions in that related to geo pseudo challenge. Right, so topics to be focused for the 15 questions. Right. Now let's go for the, you are already done with the test and the paper is shared in your group. Okay, so you can see those and we're going for the discussion related to that. See, questions may vary, but topics is fixed. When you practice more and more on these topics, you will get the grip. How to solve the question in fast way, you will get the idea. First one is series, letter series. Okay, so here we can go with the first letter, two options will be eliminated. It's like K, I, G, E. We have to get C. It's all odd numbers, right? 11, 9, 7 are alternate numbers, 5 and 3. So we got A and B eliminated. It will be option C or D. Y is already fixed in that. Only number is going to be deciding our answer. 5, 8, 11, 14. Next number must be 17 plus 3 logic. So answer is CY 17. You have to solve that 15 questions hardly in 10 minutes. Here in exam, wanted like given 25 questions, okay, but in as per Accenture pattern, only 15 questions from abstract reasoning. But while conducting the test, I given more questions, okay, but the exam pattern is only 15 from this. Soon we are going to conduct the test where we have entire all sections, 6 sections together. Initially, we'll go for section wise so that you'll get the idea what topics they're focusing on those sections. Then we'll go for cumulative of all sections together. We'll get minimum 10 test papers. Then you will get full clarity. Okay, can I? What is the content we need to focus? What to be learned? What to be left over? No need to learn entire reasoning. Also, you got the clarity in abstract reasoning. Only particular topics are focusing. So those areas you need to practice more and more. Right. Now say this number series. Here they given 3, 6, 24, 30, 60. What's the answer? Missing number. Answer is 120. Okay. Check out the link between these numbers. They given 3, 6, 24, 30, 63, 72. Unknown number, then 132. Sir, it seems like slow increasing, sir. Some people will climb in that way. Okay, if that is the case, fine. You check it out the things. Is it mapping for every logic or not? Here, if you see, what is the difference between these two numbers? 3. Here, 24 and 30. 6. I know 6 and 24 is 18. 24 and 30 is 63 and 72. Here it should be taking two numbers at a time gives simple logic. Right. We are worrying about 6 and 24. There many people are struggling and stop the process. But the other side of the coin is this. Right. Sir, what about between these numbers, sir? Here also you can crack, my dear. See, this is 18 as you people mentioned. Here 33. 18 and 33 is 15 difference. Now 33 and 15 is 48 difference required. Next is here 48 only. Here 3, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 3, 12. Here plus 3 plus 3. Above 1, 18 plus 15, 33. 33 plus 15, 48. 72 plus 48 is 120. It's increasing one only. Okay, but problem here alternate numbers are following certain logic. Typical question, something to learn. That's what it's not like yesterday or in previous class we learned something related to series. We solved a number of questions long back, but still there is some learning. That's what don't say series topic means I know sir number series what is there missing number to be find out next number to be find out okay but there are thousands or I can not thousands also there are more and more logics my dear you keep practicing you'll get confidence at the time in exam by seeing the question you got the logic fine or else you spend more than 5 minutes for one question also you may not able to crack it and this coming out of the question also very important you fix maximum for any question 2 to 3 minutes you're taking more than 3 minutes means please come out of that question it's an individual question there is no other questions depends on the data then ignore it and go for the next one 2 minutes is more okay 3 minutes you can spend for the questions related to seating arrangements there are four questions depends on that data okay then spending around 3 to 4 minutes for that question is at least valid when you crack the puzzle we'll get four questions related to that but individual questions spending more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes is waste of time. Now see the next question. Next missing number okay it's actually next number 190 190 that's it okay so good the logic is multiplied by 2 adding to one logic some people are worrying about no sir this is slowly increasing when numbers are slowly increasing you said to take the difference between numbers we're taking difference 6 12 12 double 24 24 double 48 48 double 96 sir 94 plus 96 190 sir yes okay you do into 2 plus 2 because 10 and 22 when you people see you'll get that logic in your mind 10 2 times 20 is 20 plus 2 is 22 they did double and then adding 2 okay or else take difference between numbers as it seems like slow increasing you are at 4 and after 5 to 6 steps also it's 90s or hundreds it's not fast increasing so we can try to go for differences also it will help you to handle the question series. Now again series but related to letters. Yeah, first letter is B, C, D, we need E, only one option eliminated. Now if you see last letter, no, F, I, L, it should be O because this is 6, 9, 12 and 15. Last letter O, only one option available. With last letter as O, only one option available. Plus 3, plus 3. Take first letter separately, second letter separately. That's one type of logic you can do. Okay. So what about second letter, sir? First letter, okay, E. What about second letter is you can track like this B, C skip D, C after E skip F, D after, okay, so there are a lot of gap, right? So fine, how you can try second letter alone. 4, 6, 8, 10 means J required. Second letter is J, last letter we got it like O. E, J, O is your option. Series related stuff. Generally, they'll give 4 questions hardly from entire series. Here, more questions because I given this exam for 25 questions, not for 15. Okay, now in this question, good question actually. This is 2, 9, 28, 126, and 217. Some people will solve this question like, sir, this is slow increasing, sir. Here difference is how much? 7. Here difference 19. Here difference is 91. Then again take 790, 91, there is no connection. Again you need to take the differences for this and proceed. But here middle data is not there. It will be a bit tricky. But see the logic actually. It's NQ plus 1. This is 3Q plus 1, 6Q plus 1. You recall number series, we given already logics in the concept. Squares, cubes, how to identify cubes also we said. If you observe any number in the range of 210 to 230, you have to get immediately 6 cube in your mind. 210 to 230. So when you see the number 217, you should get that 6 cube into your mind and think about cubes. Cubes is very dangerous. You don't get that logic in exam easily. You may try with slow increasing, but here we struck. There is middle number missing. No, that's the problem. If they are given this number, find the last number means again with these differences we may play some logic. But here the differences also only 3 are available. We don't get any idea related to that. So problem comes here. Cube, okay, 3Q plus 1, 6Q plus 1. This is 2Q plus 1. Right. Yeah, this is decreasing one. We may always see in terms of increasing, but this is in decreasing manner. Slow decreasing because it is in 400, still in 200s. We have to take differences. Difference is 80 here, 72, then 64, then it should be 56. So answer should be 168. Differences. When it is slow decreasing, take differences. Slow increasing also take differences. This is slow decreasing. You just go through the series related video. You can understand what different type of questions, logics we discussed. How can I identify this slow increasing or slow decreasing, fast decreasing, all different things we already discussed. In regular classes, you can go through that. Odd one out we given. So see here they are asking odd one out. In fact, this question we discussed in previous class already. K in accelerator L, P in accelerator Q, J in accelerator K. Here there is a problem with this one. Okay, not satisfied. First and last letters are consecutive letters. That not satisfied. Middle two letters also consecutive. You can go in that way also. Middle two letters. MN middle two letters. R next letter S. W next letter must be X. It's Y they given. So you can go with middle two or what is the logic? Odd one out is this. Among four options, three are following same pattern. One is following different pattern. Now see this question. That is letter odd one out. This is number odd one out. All among these four options, three are following some logic, one is different thing. You may ask, sir, all numbers are using 1 2 3, that shuffling of that. Okay, fine, but I want one different one among that with certain logic. What is that? Option B, even number, remaining all are odd numbers with certain logic. One is different. Okay, remaining all are similar. Here 123, 231, 321 are odd number. Okay, remaining one is even. Or else you can say one among this is a prime number. Remaining all are not prime numbers. Some of you will do this mistake, sir. Two prime numbers, two even numbers. You cannot do like that. Only one different thing, remaining all something common. If only one prime number is there, remaining all are not prime numbers. Okay, non-prime, all are not prime number. This is the only prime number. Odd one out. All are even. This is not even. Odd one out. All are perfect square. This is not perfect square. Odd one out. Listen, this difference you have to understand. Some people will find, sir, only one perfect square is the remaining are not perfect squares. That is why this is odd one out is wrong approach. Guys, please listen this point. Okay, now in four options, only one perfect square is there. Remaining all are not perfect square. Then don't say, okay, this is perfect square. That is why odd one out, remaining all are not perfect square. Don't say in that way. If you suppose the question is like, all are perfect square, this is not perfect square. Remaining all should follow same logic, but this is not following that. Remaining all are cube plus 1, this is not cube plus 1. Remaining all are cube minus 1. This is not cube minus 1, sir. Remaining all follow some logic. This is not following that. You go in that way. Okay, so that's the one to pick the odd one out. You just try to understand a small difference there. So here, trapezium, square, triangle, cube, cube. Remaining all are two-dimensional, 2D. Right, so cube is a 3D one, three-dimensional object. Right, so trapezium, square, triangle, here, cube, odd one out. Odd one out in terms of number, odd one out in terms of word, in terms of letters. Okay. Now again odd one out in terms of word. All are females only. Suppose in some questions, no, all are female, one is male, then odd one out. Or else all are belongs to one generation, other person is other generation. Here, that is also not the case. Sister is your generation, mother is your above generation, daughter is your below generation, daughter-in-law also your below generation. You cannot do like that. There are some questions where all are your generation, one is below generation. That's odd one out. All are male, one is female, odd one out. Likewise, but here daughter-in-law, this is in-law family, remaining are directly related to your family. They are from other family, came to your family, in-law family. Any of your family people got married to somebody else, the new family attaching to you is called in-law family. This all are in-law family. This is directly your family. These people are in-law family. So find daughter-in-law. Now again add one out. Some people argue like this, sir. See, there is a problem again. People see odd one out in terms of wrong number series, sir. 27, 37, 47, 10, 10, 10 difference. Next is 57, sir. No, sir. This is not wrong number series. This is not wrong number series. Odd one out means individual options have some property. Okay, you have to see what is the property they have. That two, three options have same property. One is not having that property. Here, these all are prime numbers. 27 is not the prime number. 27 is not a prime number. It's not about 27 is a perfect cube. I'm not going in that way also. That's also not the correct thing. Remaining all have some logic. All 37, 47, 67 prime numbers. This is not a prime number. Remaining group have maintaining some logic. This is not maintaining that logic. That's why odd one out. Many may be opted 27 keeping in mind this is the only perfect cube. Remaining are not perfect cubes. That's wrong thought process. I mean to say your answer may be correct, but thought process is not correct. Okay, so remaining all should follow same logic. This is not following that. That way you think. Analogy, yeah. Telephone will be ringing, door will knock. So analogy concept in terms of word. Pair, that pair having certain logic. So that's what it is. Engineer is related to mission. So engineers will take care of the mission. Doctors will take care of the diseases. If there is any disease, they'll okay take care of curing those things. Okay, engineer, if any issues in the mission, engineers will come into picture and they'll try to make that resolution or maybe anything resolving those things. So doctor related to disease, curing the disease. Next, okay, KLM is given as PON. If you see back to front, no, this is plus 3 logic. Here 11, here 14, here 13, this is 16, here 12, this is 15, plus 3 logic only. But back to front. Now P plus 3, okay, they didn't given directly, they are writing reverse. MLK. Fine, that's one thought we tried is this. But here maybe okay, wherever M is that they assigned as N. N means M. Like that they written it reverse. Okay. This question they given with a simple logic like this is KLM, PON, now NOP reverse, they're writing in reverse MLK. Okay, the other type of logics may be like this plus 3, then we have to try plus 3 for that and mapping those. But here simply they written in reverse. This also they written in reverse. Always, never. They are opposite antonyms. So next, often means frequently. Opposite is rare. Opposite quotes. Now here, 9 somehow linked with 80. This first pair, some logic is there. The logic you need to understand, apply for the second pair. Here 9 square minus 1. Here it should be 7 square minus 1. 9, 9 square minus 1, 7, 7 square minus 1. See, some people will argue, sir, answer 62 correct, sir. But it's not there in the options, first of all. Some people will think, sir, 9, some number is there, they multiplied by 9, then subtracted 1, sir. What are the first number is there? You have to multiply by 9 and subtract 1, sir. 7, 9 times 63, 63 minus 1, 62. Not there in the options. That also may be a right logic. There is first number something, you multiply that with 9, then subtract 1. Some people argue like this also. But options need to be supported. For this number analogy, must and should options required. Some people argue, sir, I added 71, sir. See, added 71. Here adding 71. 78 is also there in the options. Now, priorities will come into picture. Powers is highest priority. Any question with prime numbers highest priority. Multiplication, division, then addition, subtraction. Addition, subtraction, last priority. Before that, multiplication. Before the top priorities for powers. Squares, cubes, power 4 with prime numbers also. Okay, that's what, okay, that failed, then you have to think about multiplication, powers fail, then you have to think about addition, likewise, step by step, we need to come down. Okay, see, this is also the problem. Sir, if option 80, sorry, 48 not available, then I have to think about 78. Okay, so analogy seems like very simple, but when you break down the things, you have a lot of knowledge you will gain. This is personally helpful for your maybe your thought process as well. You are solving some question you are not getting. Okay, then you have to think in different way. When you solve analogy concept, no, that will give fetching to your mind like when you are not able to solve the code, you tried some code typed but not executing or that logic is not correct, all test cases are not cleared, then you have to think in different way. That thinking different way will be triggered by solving more and more questions from analogy. Many logics you can think, right. Coding and decoding. Okay, such is given as IDS BFT. Now question is regarding furnish. Excellent. This is also good question. H next letter, S next letter, T like that, back to front. H next letter is I, F next letter is starting with I, ending with G, many options. IT also there. So say next letter also fixed. I next letter is J, ITJ required, two options. Last before U next letter is V, so only option C is satisfied. Plus 1 from back to front, reverse. H next letter, C next letter, R next letter likewise. Plus 1 logic, but from back to front. You have to reverse the given word, then you have to do the process. Coding and decoding, as we mentioned, series, analogy, odd one out, coding and decoding, image based questions, geo pseudo challenge only for CoCubes platform they are asking. Geo pseudo challenge. Now here, this is again excellent question. Coding and decoding many people know, but see, there is some learning here. Don't worry. What is S value? S value 19, right? 19 is a prime number. I can write it as 19 into 1 only. 19 can written as 19 into 1. Okay, 19 is 19 into 1. 19 means nothing but S. Then they written the number 1. That is why this is called S1. What about R value? 18. R is 18. I can write this as 6 into 3 or 3 into 6, 2 into 9, many options. If I write as 6 into 3, 6 is nothing but F3. Or 18 can be written as 2 into 9. I can write B9 also. That's also correct. So here R is given as F3. They can give it as C6 also. What is C value? 3. 3 into 6, 18. R value 18 matched. You see the beauty in this question. N is 14. G is 7. 7 into 2, 14 matched. U can be written as G3 or C7 both. U is 7 into 3. 21 is 7 into 3. G3 or 3 into 7 means C7. So likewise they are doing. Now for motive they are asking the question, right? M is prime number. M value is how much? 13 prime number. There is no option. You must and should write that as a M1 only. Okay. What about E? E value 5. It's also prime number. You should write only as E1. So D option only eliminated. O is nothing but 15. E4 is wrong. E means 5. 5 into 4, 20. No. I can write this as C5 or E3. 3 into 5, 15. 5 into 3, 15. It can be A or B up to now. Next, I think this will be decided. T value how much? 20. J2 is okay. 10 into 2, 20. D4 is wrong. What is D value? 4. 4 into 4? 16. But we want 20. Eliminated. Among options, B is correct. Among options, B is correct. There are many possibilities. I can write T as E4 also. E4. E is 5. 5 into 4, 20. There are many correct answers for your kind info, but among options, the suitable one is option B. Split the given number as product of two numbers. Now reject, accept. So reject is given here. SGMIHZ. We have to work about accept. Good question. The logic is +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6. We do +1, +2, +3. A plus 1 B, C plus 2 is E, C plus 3 is F. B, E, F starting. There are three options. Then +4, +5, +6. Last one +6. T plus 6 is nothing but Z last one. 16 plus 5, 21. U required. So with U and Z, okay, and E plus 4, 5 plus 4, 9. So we want option D. +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6. Coding and decoding, so recall those topics which you need to focus. Next one, Yeah, ET is given as 26. Everyone knows that 5 plus 1 plus 20 is 26. You can cross check here. 26 plus 5, 31, 32, 32 plus 12, 44. So it's directly adding 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 12, 25, 25 plus 5, 30, 30 plus 20, 50, 50 plus 13, 63. First write the numbers, then you do addition in favor to you. This is ending with 0. This will end with 0. This is also already ending with 0. My answer should end with 3. There are many options. You can add 8 and 12 is 20, 20 and 20, 40, 5 plus 5, 10, 50, 50 plus 13, 63. So you got 63, option B. Directly adding. Now moving to the other side, image based questions. This is related to analogy. First one, some logic is there, and you have to apply the same logic for the next one. Here, one thing, shapes are not disturbed. They are in diagonal, they came to the center. That's one basic. Shapes are at the diagonal, they came to the center. Right. Here, circle came, it's not correct. Circle came not correct. Here, circle came not correct. Right. So these things which is at this shape, this come to the center, this will be in the down way only. This is coming to center, this is the up way only, not changing. It should overlap first of all. Now, sir, among these, okay, which is fine. Here they have to overlap. Overlapping happened only 4 and 5 different shape came to picture. Okay, in other logic, other properties, they're overlapping. That overlapping happened in first one only. So first one is correct. First page some logic, second page. And this abstract reasoning, I'm telling you in exam, main exam, 15 questions, you should not take more than 10 minutes. This is the section which is the time saver. Recommending everybody to start with this section only. Compared to all, this will be straightforward, you can crack. Less time, okay, more questions, more marks, then you'll get the confidence. Then you keep going. And in Accenture, very important point you have to know, the final selection depends on cumulative score, like government jobs. First round score plus second round score plus interview score, all together, who got good marks, they'll get. Suppose you people performed excellent in round 1 and round 2 written test, you performed average in interview, still you will get a chance to select because they'll add all sections together. So we need to put a lot of efforts during the written test. And in fact, all sir, I did work excellent in written test, excellent in interview. Then you have a chance for advanced role, right? 6.5 package, right? 4.5 and 6.5. You will enter into 6.5 package. If you got performed excellent in all sections, right? So that's what we have scope to go for high package, or at least you perform well in written test. You may become a bit nervous in interview, but still there is a chance to get select as you already performed well here. Okay, overall score they'll consider, right? In government jobs also, most of the jobs in the same fashion. All sections together. Interview, let's say 100 marks, written test 200 marks. They'll club and they'll decide, okay, who got 250 above or 260 above. Together, all together like that, they'll decide. And this is again related to analogy. First one, water image. That arrow mark is in which side? Left side and top, right? Arrow mark here is in left side and it is in the top. In next diagram, it came to left side down. Left is left, right is right. That will happen in water image. The top will become bottom, bottom will become top. In water image, that's the property, my dear. The top will come to bottom, bottom will go to top. Whatever it is in left side, it will be in left only. Right side will be in the right side only. Here left side is flat one, right? Flat line. It is in top, it will come to bottom, flat line only will be there. Right side straight line, bottom, it will go to right side only, top. So in this format, which is there? First option. No confusion. So left will be in left, right will be left, right. But top comes to bottom, bottom comes to top. Left side top horizontal line, that should come to left side bottom. Right side bottom vertical line, it will go to right side top vertical line. That's satisfied in this option. So simple. Go with first. Now this is regarding paper folding. First two questions are related to analogy concept. Now this is paper folding. Paper folding, paper cutting. You are folding. This is a transparent sheet. Clearly they mentioned. Means after folding also you will get what is inside one also. Transparent sheet. Right. So you can fold it. Then what will happen? This is like water image. Top one you folded from vertically, right? It's like water image. This is in this way. In water image, what will happen? Bottom will go to top, top will come to bottom. This is top will come to bottom, bottom is aligned, it will go to top. So we need like this, up, down, second option. Sorry, fourth option. Last one is again up. No? So fourth option, yeah, clear. And one more worry, options they'll shuffle. See here 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they'll give options like 3, 4, 1, 2 like that. You read it. Okay, fourth one is that they'll give like this in options. Here we have one dot, here we have one dot, here we have one dot. They'll give 4 here, here 1 here, here 2 here, here 3 here. Don't go for fourth one directly. This 4 means this one you need to opt. 1, 2, 3, 4 below images, but in options they'll give in a shuffle order. That also we need to be careful in exam. Now Geo Sudo challenge, it's like Sudoku game. What do people play? Daily newspaper, you people see there is a Sudoku game where let's say if it is 4 rows, 4 columns means in column, in every row 1, 2, 3, 4 required without repetition. Every column also 1, 2, 3, 4 required without repetition. You recall that Sudoku game? Okay, 9 by 9 also there, 4 by 4 there, 3 by 3 there. If it is 4 by 4, 4 rows and 4 columns means every row and column require 1, 2, 3, 4 and it should not repeat. In column and row, things, okay, that entire series will be required. In a shuffle order is accepted, but not more than once. That's what in exam, no, they're giving all those points in a rule here. As you people are aware of what is this basic Sudoku game, I'm not discussing much related to that. I'm straightforward going with the question. You people know the property related to Sudoku game, so I'm going with the question. You can see they given the rule. Row or column, any item not occurred twice. Not occurred twice. Never occurred twice. Same item twice. Same item are there in every row. Every row require 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Our column also require 1, 2, 3, 4 in a shuffle way. Right. So and now this is the question. And condition is you need to find this. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, sir, why this topic is geo pseudo? Because you are using geometric symbols. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, they are using triangles, squares, different geometrical shapes. That's why they call this as a geo pseudo challenge. Right. Now, if I go for this approach, now listen, the clear and simple approach which will help you in exam is go for the place, don't go directly for this one to answer. Don't directly attack that one, it will take time. First thing you need to fill the cell. The cell which is to be filled is row wise and column wise. Okay, intersection more elements required. I repeat, row wise and column wise, intersection required more elements. Let's say this place or this place. Sorry. Yeah, this place or this place you focus because if you see about this place, no, how many elements row wise and column wise intersection? In row, one element is there, in column, two elements, three elements is there, right? But suppose if I go for this place directly, in row and column, how many elements is there intersection? In this row only 1. In this column 0. If elements are less, you cannot fill that cell. Filling that cell is difficult. So go first for the places which have more intersection points. I am filling first this place, then I am filling this place. Now if you want to fill this place, no. This place cannot be hexagon. This place cannot be triangle, cannot be rhombus. It should be only circle. Now this place, it cannot be rhombus. It cannot be hexagon. It cannot be circle. What it should be? Triangle. Right. Okay. Now, this place, what should be this right side and third slot I am filling here? It should be rhombus. Good. Now listen, rhombus cannot be filled in this place. Rhombus cannot be filled in this place. Okay, already rhombus is there. Sorry. Why are you worrying about that? Fine. So, okay, you cannot fill rhombus here. Now, next point you can focus is this one can be filled, is it right? What can be filled here, this place? This one also you can ignore. Actually, that is also not a cup of tea. You can go directly third one. Here it should be hexagon. Okay. Now, one more. This one, fine. Okay, you cannot go for triangle, rhombus, triangle. Okay, fine. So now still we are ready to decide. It can be circular, it can be triangle. Among those two, you can go for the place which is more intersection is this. What should be here? This place. Intersection 3 elements. What should be this one? This should be triangle. Then I cannot fill triangle here. This should be triangle. In that entire row, one time triangle should come. Here already triangle is there. Why you fill this as a triangle? We cannot get rhombus, we cannot get circle, we cannot get hexagon. Okay, so I cannot fill triangle here. I cannot fill triangle here. In fact, no. See, this question as you are still practicing, we taken time. If I can fill this as the first one, my question is completed actually. If suppose first one itself I fill this place, I cannot get circle, I cannot get rhombus, I cannot get hexagon. I can fill only with triangle. Now, seeing the first column, triangle cannot be filled here. First row, triangle cannot be filled here. Here I can fill only triangle. Will complete. Only one box I fill. Using that, we can close the question also. That logics will get by practicing more and more. Okay, I filled this slot. Okay, I cannot get circle, I cannot get rhombus, I cannot get hexagon. It's only option triangle. Now, if you see the first row, triangle should come somewhere. In this one, a triangle not allowed. Here, triangle not allowed. Here, only triangle. So by practicing more and more, you will get that type of logics as well. Right. So Geo pseudo challenge. This is asked only in CoCubes or Ion platform. Test platform, CoCubes or it can be Ion. In only those you can find this. Next one. One thing, it cannot be O, it cannot be G, right? Why? In that column, G is already there. In that row, O is already there. So we cannot fill with those. So it can be L or U. Some questions, see, uh, in some questions, two answers also they are getting. Two possibilities also there. It can be L or it can be U. A lot of people are wasting time there and we cannot claim taking that photo, asking company, complaint, not possible. There are some questions where two answers also possible. It can be L, it can be U, both are happening actually. Both possibilities also there in few. Okay, so in those cases you have to just ignore in a better manner or we cannot argue with them actually. Now first thing which slot can be filled is this place. What can be filled here? G. Right. Because column wise, row wise, more elements intersection for that slot. Next slot I am filling here as O cannot be placed here, O should be here, right? With that, no use anyhow, this column we are already eliminating O. So O cannot be, now see this, O cannot be in this column, O already filled, yeah. O cannot come in this slot, this should be only O. I'm giving one more position there, and G should be here, this should be L. So answer is U. See this, first of all, why I mark this as O, you let's just focus here. Why? Okay, I think up to here everybody have a clarity. Why the G clarity is there, right? G clarity, hope you got. Next thing, I'm going to the same row. This row O required. O cannot be here, O must be here only. That is also hope you understand. And this should be U. That's not required for me. After this, okay, I fill this with O. Fine. Next thing, O cannot come in this entire row. O cannot come in this entire row. O cannot come in this entire column. O cannot be in an entire column. O will be only here. O should occur 4 times. Here one time, here second time, here third time. Other one place is this. Next, if you see that second row only, okay, now two more to be filled. Here G is already there. I should put G here only. When G occupied here, this should be U. When U occupied here, this should be L. Sorry, U is already there. This should be L and this should be U. Right, so that's why option is this. Sudoku, Geo Sudo challenge. These two questions we got answered, but last time we got the complaint from your seniors like, so there are two answers possible. We also observed that we cannot give any, okay, we should just move on. Okay, don't stuck there. There are some questions where two answers also possible. Two arrangements also satisfying. Then okay with the because see the rest of when they want to create more number of questions in similar fashion, all different things, some mistakes may happen. We just skip it and go for the, okay opting one among that. That we cannot decide which they consider as a correct one. You opt something among that and you go. Fine. So this is regarding abstract reasoning entire outline as mentioned. Okay, all this covered in the exam as well. Right.